In this video, I want to talk to you about the look of your blog, that is, the themes of your blog. We're going to cover a little bit about an introduction to the themes, how to add a theme, maybe even a little bit about editing your theme as well. So let's head on over to our dashboard and log in if you haven't done so already. And there, like in this case, like several others, you'll find there's going to be several ways in which you can do certain things, and if you do your theme thing a little bit differently than what I'm going to be telling you, hey, no problemo. You just know of another way to do it now. For example, right here you can change your theme, but we're not going to do that. That's too easy. We're going to go over here to our appearance section and hit that arrow, or we can just click on that, and it will bring us to the themes where we can manage our existing themes, which right now we're kind of limited. These are the default themes. Actually, that's the default theme here, and this is the classic theme. But technically speaking, the two of these are the guys that came with your install. Now, to get additional themes, you can do a couple of ways. You can go right here from within the dashboard or from within your WordPress blog to add new themes, or you can go to your favorite search engine and do a search for WP themes or WordPress themes or WordPress free themes or premium themes. Hey, let your imagination roll with it, and you'll have several to choose from. Now, what a lot of people do just to start off the bat is they head on back over to the fine folks at wordpress.org and go to extend, and here's the URL you can go to for the themes. This is basically the same place we went to for our plugins in the prior video, only here we're dealing with themes, not the plugins. Now, if you want to narrow it down a little bit, because as you can see, there's a few options to work with. You can go to just commercial, or you can type in here what type of theme you're looking for. Frankly, just starting off, you're probably going to be totally clueless. So just go ahead and scope out some of them down here. You can come on down to the bottom here. Okay, these are probably some of the more popular ones. But if you were to type in here, like say 2 column or 1 column, or right in here, you can filter these guys. Now, as a matter of fact, this is, if we head on back over to our blog, something that is within our add new themes feature of our dashboard. As you can see right here, you can make some choices right here to determine if there are any available that meet your criteria. And sometimes there's a bazillion of them out there that meet your criteria here, but it just didn't filter them properly, and you'll come up here with no results found. So again, you may want to find other ways to do that. It's just another way in which you can poke around and find some type of theme that you're interested in. Now, if you were to say download these themes to your computer, then you come up here to upload and just browse to the location of those zipped files of the theme and then install them. And you can go to here for featured or newest or recently updated. Now, of course, the recently updated are referring to some that have been around for a while and quite possibly are pretty popular because, well, they've been recently updated. And in either case, you'll find a similarity here as far as the getting from where they are to where you want them to be, that is on your computer. But if we go here to featured, for example, and let's say we want the JQ, that's pretty cool. I got that on a couple of mine. But you can preview it here, and then we're going to go ahead and install it. Okay, so you click on install. You want to install now. Now that it's on our computer, it's on our WordPress blog, but we don't have it actually activated. So let's go ahead, and if we click on preview, it will preview based on what we have in our blog already. So if your blog is very seasoned, it's got several hundred posts in there, a lot of images and cool stuff, and your nav bar and everything, well, then in the preview mode, it will show your blog as it is, only with this particular theme. So that's one thing that's a good idea, is to preview it and see if there's going to be some major changes required in this particular theme setup to make your blog contents show the way you want them to show. Sometimes it works perfectly right out of the box, so to speak. Sometimes you got to do some major editing of that particular new theme to get all of your elements to show up the way you want them to, the way they were on the old theme that you want to change, kind of thing. So let's go ahead and assume that everything's hunky-dory here. Let's go ahead and click this guy, get him back out of there. Let's head on back over to our themes area. Now you can see here we've added a theme, and that's the basic process of getting the theme from off of your site to onto your site. And now then, we want to activate it. It is now the main theme. If we come on back here to our page and refresh, we've got a whole new look. And that's how you can get new themes. That's how you can install new themes and how you can preview them. Now then, as far as the basic little tweaks and changes here and there, we're not going to go into great detail on that, but I do want to point that out to you as to where you go to make those little adjustments. For example, let's say you wanted to have this under this instead of to the right of it, or you wanted to change the color of this black bar to something else. There are ways in which you can do that. You can even change the background image here too. Sometimes certain themes make it easier for you. For example, right here, JQ options. You've got the ability to make some additional tweaks right here. So I would check that out first before you start screwing around with the guts and the code of your theme. But that being said, let's go ahead and screw around with the guts and the code of our theme. You come on over here to edit themes, and certain parts of your theme or pages are over here that you can click on. For example, footer. If you've got, let's say, some Google Analytic code that you want to put in here and you don't want to use the plugin for that, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place here, but just let it be known, though, that for the Google Analytics, for example, you would have to put something in just above the closing body tag. That would be in the footer section. So you would scroll on down here. Where's our closing body tag at? Right here's our closing body tag. So right above that is where you would put that snippet of code from your Google Analytics. And there's a lot of other things too, pop-ups and whatnot that require you to put that particular code just above the closing body tag. Well, this is where you go to do it. And up here is where you'll find the various different themes that you have in case you want to make those changes. Now this bears mentioning too. The change that you just made on this particular theme will not take place on any other theme until you make those changes there as well. That's one of the benefits behind using a plugin that is not theme specific. Again, I'm kind of getting off track here, but hopefully you're following the bouncing ball and you're understanding what I'm talking about. Because whatever changes you make to this theme are not taking place on any of the other themes until you make those changes there as well. But in either case, whatever changes or edits you make here, you want to click on the update file, otherwise they aren't going to take place. So that's it. That's a quick rundown on introducing you to the themes section of your blog and how you can change the look entirely with just a few clicks of a mouse button. That's going to bring us to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.